Good morning. It is March 20th, I think. 21st. 3:11. Ooh, 3:11. 3:11 in the morning. 24 degrees outside. Whew. Just had an intense conversation with a coworker who struggles with relationships and managing relationships. Like, he's a little bit on the spectrum, and he's always trying to figure out people and things and why people do things, and he's a good dude. I dig him. But he's always trying to, he stumbles through trying to get what he wants at work, and he was hired for a low position, and he's trying to climb the ladder, and it's not really happening as fast as he wants. And he's always asking questions about or thinking people are screwing him, and he's exhausting to talk to. He is exhausting to talk to, because every time you got a point, there's a counterpoint. There's always he's smarter than you. And he ain't gonna shut up until you see it his way. And it's just, he's quite a bit younger than I am, and I try to give him a bit of advice, and it just, if I make a good point, it's this. And it's exhausting. Oh my God. It's like herding chickens. It's chaotic. And I feel bad because I just kind of hit him with stuff, or I'm like, hey man, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to get very specific. But I'm just like, well, dude, I start to ask very pointed questions and make very, pointed points. And kind of makes him uncomfortable, and he'll kind of duck and dodge the conversation, and he doesn't, he'll avoid a question, or he'll start to point something out that's going on over there when I ask a pointed question, and he tries to duck and dodge stuff, and it's difficult. I'm just trying to help the kid because he's asking for help, and it's tough. And I think the best thing to do is to just not engage in the conversation anymore. And it's difficult. It's exhausting. And I keep myself vague for a reason, just because I don't really want certain things out on the internet. So I'm just vague on purpose. I got my ass handed to me at work today, man. It was just one thing after another, man. It was like Benny Hill running a machine. It was a stooge show. Just one thing after another today. I couldn't get any help from the operators. frustrating. You know what? I don't want to talk about work. I want to talk about home. My lady sent me some pictures today of my kitchen. And she hung up some pictures and did some stuff. Man, I have a very industrious little lady. I have got a wonderful Ginger who is Mrs. Get Shit Done. So much so that there's a joke at work where she wears... A guy drove by once. The one time a guy stops by, I'm standing there with a cup of coffee because I just woke up. I work nights. So it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm drinking a cup of coffee. My lady was digging a hole in the front yard. I'm just watching her, and he's like, "What the fuck, man? Got your wife out front digging a hole?" And they just took it and they ran with it. Anyways, she painted the kitchen. She hung up some hung up some pictures, and it looks great. It looks really good. You ever I haven't done this in a while, but like I could not have forecast where I would have been 10 years ago. There is no way that I could have. I didn't think what I'm doing right now would be in the cards at all. I never would have thought that I would have moved out of my hometown, met my wife, bought a house, been stable at work. It was always a dream. But like, I never would have thought like I could have done it. Man, talking with that dude is just so taxing and exhausting. It's difficult. That's how come. Oh man, I'm so disheveled just having that conversation and then just trying to come out here. Dude, the guy like dragged every bit of energy I had out of me. How did I let that happen? So afraid of being rude that I don't want to walk away from the conversation. You know what? I gotta cut that shit out. I need to work on my interpersonal skills, my interpersonal relationships. I am so afraid of being not liked and not cool that it's getting in the way of doing what I want. And that like gets under my skin. Because like I want to be a supervisor and I want to be one so bad, dude. Not because I want to be in control of people. Like I want to make a better living. And how do you make a better living? You move up. Well, how do I move up from where I'm at? Well, there's no head mechanic job, so that ain't happening. So the only way is to wear 2 hats. So I really need to work on that. And I always feel passionate about it when I leave at night, and then I go up then I get there during the day, and I want to go upstairs and have a conversation. And I don't. It's not like I don't wanna, or I'm afraid. It's not that at all. Maybe I am a little afraid. I'm afraid of not. I don't want to hear the word no. And I'm also afraid of people knowing what I want, using it against me, making a joke about something. And I'm not trying to hear that joke. I don't think it's funny. I don't want to hear it. And trust me, I work with a bunch of clowns. Guys that think they're hilarious. Jokes are always at somebody else's expense. And I could do the same thing, dude. I could make jokes at their expense that would just set them off. And I don't. There's a lot of damage that'd be done, and I'm not trying to do that. It crosses my mind, though. I need to go have that damn conversation before something happens, and I can't ask for a job or a position that's already filled. I really gotta have that conversation. I need to do it. I need to do it tomorrow. Man. This wasn't one of my better episodes. Oh well. Too much reflecting, not enough talking. Tomorrow will be better. I'm out of here. I'm going in. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Adios, motherfuckers.